poof, magic, we're back.
Yeah.
So she did a exclusive.
Everybody got a needle minder that matched
And they gave
it.
us everything, yeah.
Let me see.
So, yeah, show her the needle minder. Go that way, Heidi. That way, straighter. Stop.
Okay.
There is what we stitched, or the pattern will look like. This is a matching needle minder. They gave us all the threads, so we got the pattern, the needle minder, all the threads needed, and all the beads.
Yes.
And
then we had to pick out a fabric.
So, yeah.
So we went shopping.
And
which was not difficult there.
Luckily, we got one and split it. That was nice. Unfortunately. So we're about to start these. So I'm counting this as my number 9 start for Mania.
Which is what I told her to wait for, because it's like, no, let's show ours together.
One. So me and Heidi were starting them, and I'm like, is mine the right direction? Is mine the right direction? Like, I'm all up in Heidi's business. Like, make sure I'm doing it right. I'm all nervous about it being like the wrong way. Is it gonna fit? Am I going the right way? So this is mine, and it goes this way.
It is correct.
And so she checked it all out, and she spent time with me, and then somehow
I start mine, and I'm going and going, and mind you, I've spent an hour frogging already, and it's still not frogged. But I'm going.
I think it's my turn to return the favor.
I think so too. I think I might leave this with you.
Leave it with me.
So I'm going, and then Saturday or Sunday morning, I'm like, okay, I'm going to take this out of the key snap. I'm probably not going to work on it because I've got to get back to your whips and all that good stuff. So
Heidi was a year whip queen during the retreat. She just kept going, no, I'm going to do this. It's your whips.
Yeah. So, so I take it out, and I'm like, seriously? Because apparently I rotated it the wrong way. It should be going this way. And then I
horrible because she helped me so much to make sure.
I counted as well. It's like over to see if it would fit, and there was no way it was going to fit. It's like, dang it. So I had to frog in it.
Yeah. Leave that with me.
Yep. Here you go.
Okay, I'm the white.
I'm green.
Yeah, that would suck if I frogged mine. Something I would do. So frog the green. That makes sense.
Frog
ribbit. So that was really cool. We started them. I kind of pushed them into starting it. Yeah, what'd you work on?
So most of the time that I was there, I worked on Aphrodite, Mermaid, and that's where I'm at. I've also been working on this the month of June for the Texas Stitchers RAL Sal of Moby Dick. So read along, stitch along. Oh. And so I've been working that skin. I figure if you finish a mermaid skin 1/1, you're going to finish the mermaid, right? That's my theory anyway. So I'm doing the hard part first, which is getting all that skin done, because that's a lot of skin, guys.
You should get 1/1.
Yeah. Well, actually it's 2/1 because I'm doing the tent.
Oh, okay.
Stitch, whereas the other, it's going faster than if I was doing a true 1/1.
Okay.
A lot faster.
I worked on my Gypsy Queen. I know y'all have seen her a little bit already. This was one of my free magnets, or needle minders I got. Told you lots of free stuff. You already, yes, lots of free, so much. I have to give a shout out to, who did my box? Linda?
Mm-hmm.
My box? Mm-hmm. Linda.
From So Much to Love, right?
I have her card, but I didn't pull it out for the video. Anyways, she did mine, and it was great. And she got me a bag. She makes bags. So
yes, she makes project bags.
Check out Linda's bags. I'll try to put a link if she has a link.
You'll find the card, and we'll make sure we put it up there.
Yes. Anyways. Here's my Gypsy Queen. Worked on her. It was so cool. I had set up where we set up, so in the walls they had all these finished mirrors everywhere, so we could just stare at the walls and see all these. It was
not good for my
and there was piles. There was piles of finished ones, and so I got set up at a table, and in front of me was Gypsy Queen finished. So this was on the stand, and I was looking at Gypsy Queen. It was really motivating. So maybe I just need to get a finished project of all my projects and hang them up in front of me while I stitch to become more productive. But it doesn't look like much, but it really is. Like, I did a lot. Even, like, my husband didn't think it looked like much till I showed him the before picture, and then he was like, wow. Yeah, I did do an okay amount. Not as much as I should have done in, 3 days?
That's pretty good for a retreat, though. Like,
and because I worked on the New Start and other stuff, and talked a lot. And I did a card, start and finish on a card.
You did start and finish. So, speaking of the whole...
hurting her pocket.
Hurting my pocketbook. The whole the walls of stuff, I fell in love. Which is hilarious. I fell in love with this, and I've seen it before. And I was like, yeah, whatever. Like, on social media, I'm like, that's cool, whatever. But when I saw it in person, I said, I have to do that. Like, night one, I saw it, and I'm like, Lindsay, isn't this beautiful? And she's like, meh. I'm like, it's beautiful. And so I had to get it. And of course, it's like one of her most expensive projects, because it was...
3-part?
It's a 3-parter. It was the, Wherefore Art Thou? The mystery one that she had. So I purchased it. I got everything in, like the bead packs, and what else did I get in? I got the bead packs, the bead
fabric.
The fabric I didn't actually purchase. I am going to thank the person who the bag that I got. She had this in there, and I was like, this is going to be perfect
For the trade.
Yeah, during the bag trade. This is Looking Glass linen opalescent 32 count.
From Under the Sea Fabric.
Yeah, Under the Sea Fabric. So I'm going to do Juliet. I call her Juliet because I know the project's called Wherefore Art Thou, but
it's Juliet.
It's Juliet. If you haven't seen it, it's beautiful. See it in person. It's even more beautiful.
So you haven't started it?
No.
I can't believe you haven't started it.
I haven't started it.
How have you not started it? Is this a linen?
I still need specialty threads.
Oh, it is linen.
So, I just said it was linen.
Oh, sorry.
So, I purchased that. And then I also went into the little shop, the makeshift shop.
It was, she set up in her hotel room.
I don't remember her name.
We'll link it.
Okay. So, this apparently was a marketplace exclusive.
Oh, yeah.
Butterfly Bliss by Glendon Place. And I picked this because my whole theme for the baby I'm about to have in 3 weeks is pink.
Or sooner. Or later.
No, not
We're
later.
Hoping later.
It won't be later.
I need childcare. It's going to go later. We need 2 weeks late. 2 weeks late, guys. Cross your fingers.
My doctor won't let me go that late. He just won't. I already know better. So, anyways, pink and purple butterflies is what I'm doing for her. That's her theme. And so I thought this was perfect for her. And I'm going to make this into a bit of a birth sampler. I'm going to put her name, weight, date of birth, and everything around the square when it's finished. And I started, a little start.
That's my favorite colors too. Pink, purple, and blue.
That's my start for it. So,
oh my.
So
she started that at the retreat.
I started at the retreat. I
probably got that magnet there.
I did get that magnet. Probably,
That's what we're talking about, man. You know, so much stuff.
I got 7 needle minders.
I came home with so much stuff. I had to spend hours organizing. Yeah. Like I just came home and dropped it all, and then at some point I was like, I have to go through all this, and I did. I even sent out a picture.
Yeah, she did. She's like,
on the group.
Okay. Where are we at? So, I think that's, I got 3 project bags.
I will say
I'm going to show these off because they were gifts to me. I didn't purchase them.
Gift ones.
Huh?
I didn't grab any of my gift ones.
I just want to show it real quick.
Sure.
Lindsay.
Whoever gifted you that knows beautiful. Your style.
Right? Autumn colors, bright flowers.
It says Heidi all over it. I walked into that room and I was like, Heidi.
Which is so funny because I showed up later.
I made her hide it. I made the lady, I asked her, I was like, my credit card's in the car, but my sister's about to show up any minute. You have to hide this from her because she probably will buy it or say something about it. Yeah. So we had to hide it.
Yes. So, thank you. Yeah. Which is hilarious because one of the first things I told her was like, Lindsay, I'm purchasing a project bag this weekend, at least one. And
it was after I already even picked it out. she got there and she's looking around. I'm gonna purchase. I'm like, really? Are you now?
Yeah. Well, then we did the bag exchange. In the bag exchange, I chose a bag that was actually a project bag. So this was my bag exchange. Keeping all my New Start Manias in here right now. So that was my bag exchange. It's super cute. Minions. Mirabilia Minion Retreat. Yeah. And then within the bag, I also got a Harry Potter project bag. It has... I'm keeping Santa Claus in here, or the Secret Santa stuff in there. So I got this Harry Potter project bag. I didn't have to purchase a project bag. Here are 3 of more of the needle minders that I got. I'm pretty sure I got all of these in the bag exchange. I love them. They're cute. I got Catwoman, Batman, and then this, just a Stitch. So they're all blingy and pretty. So those are a few of my highlights of of freebies that I got. Although there was a lot of other stuff that I got too.
Okay, I'm coming. Sorry.
I can talk more if you'd like.
I just need to look through those cards.
I am.
Okay. So this was my
not so much.
this box. I don't know what it's called. What's this called, Heidi? It's like a little suitcase box, crafty. Yeah. It has like that. This was my exchange box that I received from Linda. Stitches at the Heart?
Stitches at Heart.
Stitchers at Heart.
Not so much to love. Sorry, my bad.
Wait, focus. Anyways.
This.
No, that might be her.
I don't know.
Anyways, okay. Which was so cool. So when I saw it, Heidi saw it. And pointed it out, and then I was like, that's the one I want, because all of her threads, all her DNC threads are in there. And even a whole bunch of specialties over in this, all my threads. Yeah. And so yeah, when they called my number, they hid it. They buried it.
They did bury it. It was like the very bottom in the back.
And I was like, my number just got called. I'm gonna get it. People booed. When I buried it out, they were like, oh, size. So, and then I got this project bag from her too. It's just a super awesome bag because it's big, and you can fit your Q-Stap in it, and I love it. But right now it's holding all my extra fabric, but still, we'll get there. So Heidi showed off her little gifts, so I have to.
Not retreat related. Should I show this gift? Are we done with retreat stuff?
Yeah, we just got gifted so many gifts.
Yeah, those were our highlights.
Thank you, everything. I'm gonna show an FFO really quick.
Oh, I have.
Okay, well wait.
I have finishes.
Okay.
One more thing. So you guys have heard me talk about this because I've had it since 2015.
Yeah.
Yeah. Japanese.
What?
Garden. Beautiful. I've had the pattern since 2015. I've had the fabric because I kept the receipt because I'm crazy.
Yeah,
since 2016.
Just kidding, I love you.
This is Lugana 28 count Serene by Picture This Plus. So there's my fabric.
It's a really light mint green.
Yeah.
Very light.
Very light green. Very, very light green.
But it's green and I don't think it's right.
And then
we're losing daylight, sorry.
We are losing daylight. My husband said, hey, I want to get you something. And he's been listening to me talk about this for 2 years now. Because 2016, it's now 2018. Da-da-da-da!
All the pretties!
All the pretties to go along with. He got me the European cross-stitch kit.
EuropeanX.com.
European cross-stitch kit. All the silks. All the beads. I didn't need the fabric because I already got the fabric. I decided to go with DMC instead of MPI, so I'm going to steal Lindsay's threads. I've already told her it's happening. So I haven't started it yet. I am going to finish Year of Whips first, and then I will start this. So that's what happened. Now we can talk about finishes.
Heidi has a lot. I have 0.
Because I'm really focused on Year of Whips.
I have 0. She's hyper-focused on Year of Whips.
So first Year of Whip finish. 23 and 25. 25 was my last.
So cute.
25 was my last one. So I have officially finished this. In fact, before I came over here, I started piecing together my FFOing. So that's 25 and 23. I got this one off their website. This wasn't actually her design, but I didn't like the alligator and I like dragons more. So I went with that one for 23. Last weekend I made a, what's it called? Prototype?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last week I made a prototype. I have a couple of changes to make, but I'm going to make all of these ornaments, these guys, the Advent animals, into ornaments that are drawstring satchels, so that I can put the gifts and stuff for my children in there and hang them up on a tree. That'll be specifically for the Advent animal. So I just made
So
this
like on that day they get
baggie
to pull it off and eat the candy or whatever.
Or whatever. I'm thinking I'll have, me and Ben will decide.
Yeah.
Me and my husband.
Whatever treat is inside.
Treat, it might be an activity, like we decide, hey, we're going to go see the Polar Express, or we're going to bake cookies, or whatever. So we'll come up with a new list every year and fill it in, and that's my thing. It's my family thing.
And she ordered her fabric, but I don't see it.
I didn't bring it with me.
It came.
I'm literally piecing them together. As I FFO them, I'll share them with you. Okay.
That's just from last night.
Oh wait,
we're waiting.
I'm
getting ahead.
So that was your whip 6. I don't know. I know where I'm at. I finished this. What's it called? Halloween typography.
It's from a magazine.
It was from a Halloween magazine.
Yeah,
Just Cross Stitch 2016.
Was it 16 that long ago? Because I got my sugar skull from that same magazine.
Yes.
Oh man.
Yeah. So
time is flying.
it is. I finished. I used. This is not the called for threads at all. I had purchased a Dinky Dyes Oops bag of autumn colors, and that's what I used. If you really, really want to know what the colors are, I can tell you, but I didn't bring them with me, so yeah.
Well, plus were they Oops colors?
No, they were Oops because they were like not the correct length. It was end of
I
or
was
whatever.
like, if they're Oops colors, you can't get them.
No, they're not
okay,
Oops
I see what you're
colors.
saying.
They're So I finished that. I think this one's gonna be just framed because I'm gonna be hard pressed to find a fabric that would make it into a good wall hanging or anything else.
Oh yeah, okay,
I did that because I started. Yeah. So, and then last night I finished Strawberry Fair, and this was year whip number 8.
And she even got all the beads last night.
I did.
She finished the stitching before, but
I finished stitching Friday, and then last night I beaded.
She's been working on that vigorously for Year of Whips. That's all she thinks about.
I got 2 finishes in a week. I finished both these guys this week. So, the Biscornu that I showed you earlier is going to be Year of Whip number 9. And my stocking will be Year of Whip number 10. And I'll be done with Year of Whips. So I'm on track to finish Year of Whips, even with a newborn. So,
she's on it. She's on it. I had an FFO that I finished at the retreat.
She got
I had a tutorial from a friend whose name is Jana. And here it is. Little ornament. This is a little DMC kit that I stitched a while ago.
Yeah, a while. Yeah.
Quite a while ago. It's one of my very first things I did. So we got it FFO'd. Nice and pretty. And it's hanging up by our keys in my house.
Nice.
That's it.
So we're up to date, guys.
Thanks for sticking around.
The next time you see us, I'll probably have a newborn.
Yay, babies. Maybe her stitching will slow and mine will speed up. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
No promises, right?
Never.
Never.
If you don't make promises, you can't break them.
Yep.
And with that advice from Lindsay, we're going to say goodbye.
Bye, guys. See you next time.
Happy stitching.